Hello everybody, it's Ben and Sammy here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the latest offering from the toy manufacturer Hyperwiz. Now Hyperwiz are the guys that brought us Robo Revolution, they brought us Robo Valor, and their latest series is Robo Saviors. Now we have some of the original toys here. Sammy, would you be so kind as to hold? This is from Robo Revolution, and this is where they started off. The toys were good, they combined, they were big, chunky, but they were a bit basic. You said to me you weren't really that keen on these, were you? They're a little bit too simple for you, and the details, they just aren't there. Now, this one you did like.
Yeah.
This is from Robo Valor. Now, these were good. These were a huge step up from the Revolution line. There's a lot of articulation. The detailing on these is pretty good. I mean, who doesn't want a giant drill bot? And you really like this one, don't you? That's probably one of your favourites. Now, I really liked him. I thought, you know, this is a great toy. It's got that kind of brave, kind of Elder look to it. And then we discovered the Robo Saviors line. Now this, personally, is my favourite line Hyperwiz have done. The figures are extremely well built. They're made of a very firm plastic, something easily comparable to the Carbots, that sort of thing. I mean, I have no fear about giving this to Sammy. He can chop and change it. He can transform it up. I mean, that's not going to break, is it? It's a very solid toy. I mean, I can see us having a lot of fun with those. I mean, that would definitely take a shelf dive without breaking. I mean, I don't want any toys to take a shelf dive, but that would definitely survive. It's very well made. I like the colours on it. I like the design. I mean, I like the big lion heads coming off the shoulders. We got a few figures from this series, and they all seem very well made. Range from like a legend size to a deluxe, and then I guess this would be a leader class figure. But I mean, the detailing is definitely there. We do have a nice light piped section at the top there. We have some wheels at the back. Right, would you like to talk about the articulation?
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, so on this figure, I think its articulation is quite good because its arms can bend, if I can get them to bend, okay. Yep. Both arms can bend on a connection. The knees can bend quite easily. Its head can go all the way around. Okay, that probably hurt, but his arms are on a ball joint, and they can go.
So they can go all the way around. Can they come out to the sides? Yes, have a look. Can they come out? Yeah, okay, they can come out.
Yep.
And we do have a very nice joint there at the elbow, don't we?
Yeah, and also the legs can come out.
Whoa! You can do the splits all the way out. What about forwards? Go forwards, yeah.
Yep.
And back. The hands, they can rotate.
His fingers can't.
No, the fingers are all locked into a fixed position. The waist does not rotate either, but there's still a nice bit of range there. And listen to the sound of those ratchet joints. Right, to transform this guy up, you want to rotate his head around. You want to bend these arms upwards at the shoulder and then backwards at the elbow. Do that for both sides, and then join his headline section together, pushing that together firmly. You can then bring the tyre section up all the way to the front. If you look at these arms, there's a small tab on the underside here. There's an aligning hole on the underside of the arm. That will push and tab in. And this yellow tab section here rotates round on a ball socket and plugs in to the side. You can do that with both arms. So bring this round, tab that under, bring this top section around and into the side. Come around to these legs, bend them around at the knee joint. There is a peg under here just by the fist. Bend that double jointed knee and tab that in. Bend both feet down, covering up the underside of these arms, and lock the front wheel into place. And there we have a very good looking Lion motorcycle. Now, one thing I really like about these is the scale. They are a very big toy, and I like having the other figures from the line kind of sitting on there, riding each other. They can just chop and change between them. So like one will ride and then he'll transform up into his bot mode whilst the other one transforms up. Very much like we got with the Junkions from Transformers, where they chop and change. One would be a bike, one would be a robot. I kind of think this really works for this line as well. And as far as bikes going, they roll really well. It's a good, solid toy, and it's a fun motorcycle. I mean, who doesn't love a Lion motorcycle?
I love them.
All in all, I think it's a very good line. They have come leaps and bounds from the Robo Revolution days. I mean, the plastic on this was iffish at best. The transformation was very, very simplistic. It was lacking something. They definitely upgraded their plastic quality with the Robo Valor line. It was kind of getting there. The joints were better. Again, the transformation was a little bit to be desired, and they kind of scaled it down a little bit. It wasn't quite as big. But I think Hyperwiz have definitely done a very good job with these. I mean, this is a Chinese company which is marketing for kids, and I think they're doing a great job. Yeah. I would love to see something like this making its way to the Western Shores. Like, I'd love to have something like this in England or in Canada. It's a good figure. If we saw this on the shelf, we'd definitely consider buying it.
I think my cousins would probably like that, wouldn't they?
No, they would. I would. And his cousins are a little bit accident prone, and I think this may survive his cousins.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everybody for watching. We're very excited to have this line in hand, and we will be doing a review on other figures from this line. But for now, it was just an introduction to the Hyperwiz Robo Saviours line itself, and we're very excited to have it. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm Ben.
And I'm Sam.
Thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.